Good morning, guys. So this video is going to just be an update on, I guess, what's happening with my coffee seedlings. I get hit up time to time, people asking how the coffee's doing, what's going on with that, and unfortunately, it's not good news. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like. So this video will be pretty brief. Basically, what has happened with my coffee is it has been sitting in pots for over a year now, and it was crowding. I know I'm just shooting pictures of or video of the chickens, but I'm gonna walk over to the coffee here. So what has been happening is the coffee seedlings, like I was saying, I planted them in, we harvested the beans, the cherries, I want to say it was October of 2019. And then we sowed the seeds, planted them in the nursery. At that time, I didn't have the house. My wife was not here yet. I was staying in Hilo, basically renting a room, so I didn't have space to keep all of the coffee seedlings. So I had to go to a nursery, and yes, it cost me a bit of money, which now has kind of been wasted. I did, give out some coffee seedlings, and there have been a few planted. I planted some at the farm where I've been working. So there are some of the coffee seedlings that are doing well, they're growing. But the bulk of them that I had, they are pretty much dead. So I'm walking that way now. At least it's nice and sunny at the moment. It's been really storming the last few days. Tons and tons of rain. So let me turn the camera around here. So this is the state of my coffee seedlings right now. And as you can see, they're getting some fungus on them. I mean, they're not totally dead, but they are kind of to the point where I don't think they're really salvageable. This one is especially bad. You can see most of them, the leaves have fallen off. The water that you hear is the overflow on my catchment tank. Like I said, it's been pouring rain, so my catchment's been overflowing constantly. But this is what the coffee seedlings look like now, which is pretty sad. And this is something that I haven't really been talking about because, I haven't been happy about it, obviously. This was supposed to populate the first acre on our other property. But unfortunately, because of the cost, we have not really been able to start to develop that property yet. And to be honest, I'm not sure when we will be able to. We're trying to figure things out and do different stuff, but just getting into the property itself is, tens of thousands of dollars. So yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I was going to replant some new seedlings and start a new set, but then I figured I may as well wait so that I don't run into the same issue that I had with these. The only difference is I have the space now, I have the pots, I have everything so that I could, grow another 450 seedlings, and it wouldn't really cost me anything. Just some fresh media and fertilizer maybe. And as these were going, I was trying to keep them alive. I was spraying them with tea, which is basically, you do like a fish fertilizer, you dilute it in water and then you just spray it on there. And that's supposed to feed them and bring them back. And that's the only reason that they're still kind of hanging on is because I had been spraying them. But yeah, it's not good. And then this is some kind of a, fungus that it's gotten on the leaves. There is a rust virus going around right now on coffee on the islands of Hawaii, I think in Maui. It looks similar to this, but I'm pretty sure this is not that, because on the bottom of the leaves, there's a orange, kind of a rust-looking film that develops on the bottom of the leaves. So I just think this is a deficiency in the plants themselves. Because I did have some of these on the plants that we planted at the farm, and it basically grew out of it. So as soon as it was in the ground and was getting the nutrients and the space to grow that it needed, those spots disappeared. So I think that is more, like I said, a deficiency in what it's getting. So that is it. That's what has happened to my coffee seedlings and where it stands. And it's pretty sad. This will eventually all just go into a compost pile. Of course, I'll save the pots and I'll save as much of the media as I can, and the tables. And once we get to the point, I will start this over again. But I just wanted to let everyone know, like, what the status is right now. So that is it. What's up with the coffee? Yeah, it's not something that, I'm not happy about it, but it's not really anything that I could change right now or I had, control over. Of course, I wanted to, get started on the other land and get that going, but, it's, it takes money, it takes time. And it was something that we did not anticipate fully, the cost of what, things were going to be to develop raw land. There's even been, brief discussions with my wife and I about selling that land, and then using the money to buy something that's easier to develop and establish. We haven't made a decision on that yet. I would prefer not to. I'd like to keep the land that we have, but who knows what happens. You make a plan and you try to work the plan, and sometimes the plan changes, so you just have to, keep moving forward and doing what's best for, you and I guess your family, and like what you're trying to do to, chase your dreams. We'll see what's going to happen with that. Like, in the next year, something else could happen. Things could change. I've considered buying equipment, I've been looking into buying a mini excavator, and then I would be able to do a lot of work myself, and then also use the mini excavator to make extra money, doing work for other people. So that's, one of the things I've been kicking around, but that too is a good amount of money invested. A mini excavator is $60,000 and up, $70,000, for a decent size one. And then of course you have to buy a trailer, you have to buy a truck, which I don't have either of those either. So yeah, I mean, there's there's a lot of things, to figure out. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep moving forward on projects here at our current home, and then trying to make preparations and plans for the other property, because I still, want to develop that. I'm just about complete with my Go Farm Ag program that I was in. I graduate December 12th, I think. So that's coming up in just a few weeks. Or maybe about a month, just under a month. And that has actually taken a lot of my time, between work and doing the Go Farm program and trying to do what projects I can here around the house. Like, I've been slammed, and even though I haven't been working a full schedule and everything, yeah, because COVID, you know, so our work hours have been limited. I'm probably only actually going into the office a couple days a week and going up to the summit, you know, maybe once a week, average once or twice a week, maybe tops. So yeah, it's just been strange. And who knows what's going to happen going forward. But anyway, like I said, you just got to stay positive, keep moving forward. You know, if your plan needs to change, then change it, and just keep working towards it. So if anything can come out of this, I guess, you know, maybe people can see my mistakes, or I guess it wasn't really a mistake. It was just, you know, maybe a lack of planning, I guess, on my part. But yeah, we're still here, we're still doing fine, and we'll still keep, you know, moving forward. So hopefully that's not too disappointing for any of you guys that are looking forward to coffee anytime soon. I mean, this is pretty much going to push me back at least another year from my plans, because coffee itself, you know, takes 2 to 3 years growing before it produces anything, any cherries. So yeah, but I mean, you know, that's part of a 5-year plan, I guess. I'm probably like 3 years into my 5-year plan, so I guess it's time for a new 5-year plan. Anyway, I don't want to discount like all the things that we have accomplished here and all the things that we've done. So yeah, so that's it. Everyone that was asking about coffee, that's the update. That's where it's at now, basically back to square one. So anyway, I hope that everyone is well. I want to say thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to it yet. And I will keep making videos, and I hope everyone is well. I will see you on the next video. Aloha.